Johnson will pick and go next. She's got a line up behind her to try and shove her over. It's well stopped by Miller and Olsen-Baker, though. Really good by the New Zealand Lucies. Still there for the United States, and Rogers tries to burrow over, just short. Back it comes once more for the USA, and Tafuna will dive over, and the United States open the scoring at North Harbour Stadium through Freda Tafuna. Dropout goes down to the 10-metre line, taken in by Demand. Here's the first touch for Sorensen McGee in attack. We know how dangerous she is. Runs into Zachary and Hallie Tofu for the USA. Cody Lane has a little sniping run, little flick ball out the back. Miller ball in hand, and now Demand. New Zealand keeping it alive. Olsen-Baker powering forward. Here's Ponsonby again. And they've peeled off 40 metres in quick time. Numbers everywhere. Embers on one leg. She won't get to Caitlin Vahakolo. And it is New Zealand's offloading game that gets them firing. And the finish for Caitlin Vahakolo.
Oh, take it back to the combination of the seven sisters, Reese Aliana, Pody Lane and Georgia Miller. Ball in hand, they are dangerous, and it was just a matter of who was going to score the try, and Caitlin Vahakolo, she was the one to get the ball in the end. But
error from the US. Here's Maya Roos. Good defence, regrouping well. The USA, Pody Lane has a little dab down the blind side. Here's Miller, ball in hand, through the first defender, got Vahakolo. Georgia Miller, we've seen it on the 7 series, now we see it in Test match rugby. She puts it on a plate for Vahakolo to get a second. And New Zealand bust away with Caitlin Vahakolo the score and Georgia Miller the provider.
Oh, it's not taking long for Georgia Miller to stamp her mark in this team.
It was Ma who made the tackle. New Zealand pouring forward though. Olsen-Baker. Again, the USA have regrouped really well in defence. They've been resolute, but they're clinging on. They can't cling on to Henwood. She's up to the 5-metre line. They're coming in waves now. A black wave bearing down on this US line, and it'll be Portia Woodman-Wickliffe to finish in the corner. Ma, they're going to check to see if Ma did enough to stop her.
This is your best angle, Foxy. You may award the try.
Try given. Portia Woodman-Wickliffe gets New Zealand's third. Cleared away. Demand. Slip ball lovely from Bremner to Waka crashing forward. Stacey Waka, her first Test match since that stunning performance in the World Cup final. Here goes Sorensen McGee, speaking of stunning. She's got Miller one way. Instead it's Vahakolo back in field. Pody Lane in support. Reese Pody Lane flicks it away. Miller scoops it up. Gets it off for Woodman-Wickliffe. New Zealand wingers with the tries, but everybody else involved again. Portia Woodman-Wickliffe grabs a second in quick succession.
200 points in the black jersey for Portia Woodman-Wickliffe. It was a matter of time of it to happen.
Standing out to football comes into the line out now. And that's to who they go to, Hallie Tofu, and it peels off for Rachel Johnson. And they've dragged a penalty here, have the United States. So well worked in the end for Rogers to pick and go once more. USA looking to bounce back quickly. KMA Sagabulo. Now Rachel Johnson again. And trying to stretch really close to the line. Roz Johnson, the veteran number 8. Quick pick again, another advantage. Hope Rogers goes low and gets the try. Of course she does, because that's what Hope Rogers does. Cannot keep her out of the score sheet, and Hope Rogers drags one back for the United States.
Hope Rogers, she has the all-time caps for the USA Eagles. 4 tries this Pac-4 series, a hat-trick against the Wallaroos.
Tucked in behind Demantas. Reese Pody Lane on Test debut and has looked very proficient there as well. Away it comes. Oh, what a shot put on. Waka gets up, goes again, somehow gets the ball away, and it's Kate Caitlin Vahakolo, who is the first to the hat-trick. 3 in the first half for Caitlin. For New Zealand to extend their advantage nearing half-time.
You could see Portia Lane looking to do that flick pass to her teammate Georgia Miller. It's just a strong combination between those two. They've usually been that hooker working prop position on the series. Here we go, we've got a tap.
Oh, surprise, surprise. She catches us every time with it. Miller whips the ball for Waka. Now Woodman-Wickliffe just puts the foot down. In and away. Portia Woodman-Wickliffe at her very best. Comes out of retirement and still running like a 20-year-old. Portia Woodman-Wickliffe. She gets a first half hat-trick. Stefano. Now for Roos. Away it comes, and New Zealand still full of running. Now Waka, she's got Miller in that wide channel. Now Georgia Miller, territory in front. Zachary gets it away, and the bounce sits up for Portia Woodman-Wickliffe to get a fourth.
Minute range, so I've got that as a try, so I've got that stripped backwards by White. So then we play on, just regather it, and then score.
Sarah Cox explaining it had been ripped away by Zachary, out of the hands of Miller again, but Portia Woodman-Wickliffe entertaining the crowd again. Slow ball for Olivia Ortiz to deal with, and just tries to get it in behind and turn New Zealand around. Sits up for Demand, and this is where they could be dangerous. Vahakolo straight away, knowing she's got the pace on Fury. Demand has stayed in support. Stefano is with her. Teresa Stefano one way, then the other. Round the corner it comes. Ruahei Demand will go herself. New Zealand busting out from inside their own territory. Pace, numbers, power, everything at the moment.
Oh, it was just the calm energy of Demand. Way back into their half, just carrying it forward a little bit, and then a quick pass to Vahakolo, so she...
USA setting the scrum hard against their own goal line, and New Zealand get a big shove on. They try to rake it back, they've walked over the top, and they'll get the scrum penalty. New front rowers, new tight forwards, all getting involved. And now the tap, and they will go. Stefano just holds it up for Woodman-Wickliffe on the edge. She's got 4, she's got 5. Portia Woodman-Wickliffe. They don't call her the GOAT for nothing. New Zealand keeping the ball alive, and they are tough to live with when they play like this. Kalonevale. Portia Lane again flicks it away. Vicky Rose Green. Around the corner comes the co-captain, Tukuafu. New Zealand just patient. And then in the other corner as well, it's Vahakolo. She goes in for a 4th of the match for her. New Zealand racking up tries on the edge at will. They needed to win this match by 25 points. And they certainly look like they're going to do that as they walk over the top of this USA scrum now, and Joseph clears away for Sylvia Brunton there. Here's Woodman-Wickliffe, 4-through-1. She's got space here. Portia Woodman-Wickliffe to become the all-time leading try scorer in Black Ferns history. Tries in the match to take her to 44 in her career.
Oh, she knows in her mind. We know that she's been counting, but the impressive catch and pass here, she still had a lot of work to do. Mai Taitonga was up in her space, and when you've got that much space in front of Portia Woodman-Wickliffe, she is hard to chase. She has broken so many records before. Here's another one to add to her career. She almost gave the pop to Vahakolo. She almost wanted to give it away. To adapt to.
Well, there's a real tangle of bodies in there. Jarrell couldn't get it. Go away goes Green. And now Tukuafu, the forwards. They might fancy one themselves this time. Zachary has a dab at it, has to release. Kalonevale hard to stop from there. There's Tanya Kalonevale. No, they're going to go wide again. King over the top. Waka. Stacey Waka In her return to Test rugby, she's been the distributor, the provider in this match, and now she gets a try as well. 81 minutes gone now, and they still want one more. 12 tries in the bank. Pick and go, Kalonivale. USA, one more bit of defence. Sukuafu. Round the corner, wraps Olsen Baker. If anyone deserves one, it's her, but she's short. Joseph brings it away. Waka. Sorensen McGee is going to give it one more for 7. A magnificent 7 for the greatest of all times, this match. $79 points to 14. An absolute demolition job. Records broken, milestones made, debuts made, and it has been one of those occasions from the Black Ferns that will put everybody else on notice. New Zealand 79, the USA 14.